What's up, boys and girls of the vaping community? It's Dad Vapor here, vaping daily. Um, so I'm here to tell you about what is cloud chasing. I'm here to answer that question. What is cloud chasing? Cloud chasing is where some people they just want more out of their vape. They've got the ego style pens, they've got the boxes, and they've got the small tanks, and they're just not getting what they want out of them. So they switch to what's called mechanical mods and drippers, or RDAs, redrippable, rebuildable dripping atomizers. There we go. Okay. And this is going to be one of them. This is a mechanical mod. This is called the Copper New Yorker. And this is on top here. This is the atomizer, or ADDI, or RDA, the Dark Horse. And with cloud chasing, you do have to actually rebuild your coils, which I like to do personally because I feel like it's a form of meditation. Whenever I get back from classes and I'm just like super stressed out or something, I'll sit down, I'll build a coil, and it relaxes me, because it's just one thing that you're focusing on, and you get to just create something that's just really cool. I enjoy it. I really do. But there are a lot of things in cloud chasing where there is a learning curve. But that's why YouTube's invented, because we teach you how to do that stuff. But yeah, let me show you what cloud chasing pretty much looks like in a college dorm. It's basically just getting large amounts of vapor off of one or multiple hits. And with cloud chasing comes great responsibility. No, I mean that too, but comes the redripping part, where you have to take your juice and drip on the cotton every so couple hits. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to go off the list and say there does come great responsibility, because what really irks me sometimes is where some vapors will be like, it's just vapor. I should be able to do wherever I want. Well, some people don't like it. You have to be cautious and mindful of other people's feelings as well. You're not always entitled to do this everywhere. There are people who have PG, propylene glycol allergies. Or some people are inherently allergic to the extracts that you use. So if you do that in public spaces, be warned. People are going to look at you weird, and they are going to ask you to stop if you're in like a cafe or something. If you're inside, of course. Because some people, it's still super new, so new that some people are just terrified of it. And by terrified, I mean like they just don't know a lot about it. So just be mindful of where you are, who you're around, and accommodate, Like, can't take huge hits. You can go like this, though. I didn't produce a lot there. Not enough to be noticeable by anybody or to bother anybody. Now, if I was to take a big drag off of this thing, that would probably bother some people right next to me if I was sitting at a cafe or something. So just be mindful. Be smart about it. Know that. And sorry I was going on a rant there. Anyways, cloud chasing. Great, great, great hobby. Great thing. You can do a lot of stuff with it. It's just super fun to be able to create something and watch it come to life. It's that instant gratification kind of thing. I love it. It's fantastic. And so, let me take another hit. Yeah, it's super fun to do. And there are some benefits and there are some disadvantages. Disadvantage being you have to build the coils. That'll take like 6-10 minutes out of your time. Not a huge chunk. Like I said, I feel like it's meditating. Benefits. You get to produce a lot of vapor. which some people like. Some people need. They need, like I said in the beginning of the video, they need more. Another advantage, you get a shit ton of flavor out of that shit. Sorry about that. I have a mouth of a sailor. It's gonna happen. Just gotta, just go with it. It has the flavor. Oh my god, the flavor is fantastic. If you're coming from like a cartomizer or a tank, and you come to RDAs, the flavor is just gonna jump up so much. Also, you can reduce your nicotine significantly. Like, if you were on a 12 and a tank, you could easily go on a 6. 12 nicotine, you could go down to 6 milligrams of nicotine. Super easy, super effective. It'll work really well for you. And now, I mean, there's more to cloud chasing than just that. There are, once you start rebuilding and do all this stuff, and you start to learn about the ohms and the resistance levels and all that, there's what's called cloud comps. Now, cloud competitions, are where a group of people get together in a vape shop or vape meet, and they will compete to see who has the best build, and that's what the coils are, the build, and they judge usually by distance and density. So how dense your cloud is. If you can't see through it, it's a good thing. If it's super long and you can't see through it, you've pretty much got it. And there are tons and tons of prizes you can win. Like, I know I went to one where the prize was like $1,000, and the second place was like $500. And there are others where you could get a whole new fucking mod for free. And another would be like you would get an entire juice line. So you'd be like set for weeks and months on end. It's awesome. So there's a lot to cloud chasing, and there's a lot to cloud comps. The best way I think to learn about it, excuse me, it's morning, so I gotta still wake up. Best way I think to learn about it is to actually go to a cloud comp. Go to your local vape shop and be like, hey, when are you running your next cloud comp? Like, when, just say it like that, and they'll be like, oh, hey, we do one every Saturday or something like that. And then go to that, experience it. It's a lot of fun. As soon as you get into RDAs and mechanical mods, or as soon as you start vaping, you get into this huge community of people who will love to help you out and do all this stuff. So I really like the vaping community. You're friends with instantly everybody, except for that one guy. God, I hate that one guy. But yeah, it's totally fucking awesome. I love it. Later on, I'm going to show you how to build coils, how to be able to do all this stuff, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun, whether you like it or not. So let me leave you with a couple more clouds, and then I will say goodbye. But so yeah, vape safe, be safe, have an awesome day. Okay, guys? Laters.